I absolutely love Unfriended. Let's do it. So this whole movie is filmed completely through a computer screen from the main character Blair's point of view. The movie opens up with Blair watching this video of her childhood best friend Laura Barnes committing suicide. She's interrupted by a Skype call from her boyfriend Mitch. They're talking a little bit, and then out of nowhere, their friends Adam, Ken, and Jess enter the chat. As does this random person whose username is Billy227, and nobody can seem to get Billy out of the chat. And Blair realizes that this is Laura's account. They think it's one of their other friends, Val, playing a prank, so they call her in. But while they're talking, these really embarrassing pictures of Val get posted to Jess's Facebook page. So they start fighting, and Jess is like, I didn't post these photos. She has trouble deleting them, but ultimately is able to. But then they mysteriously post to Adam's Facebook account. Val then gets a private message from Billy and starts to scream about how it's a threat. We never find out what it is, but she ends up calling 911. She leaves the chat, and then the rest of the group get a photo of Val telling Laura Barnes to kill herself via Facebook message. Val ends up popping up back in the chat, completely motionless. She collapses, and when the police arrive, we hear them say that she committed suicide. Billy then starts messaging the rest of the group, telling them secrets about themselves. Again, we're watching this from Blair's perspective, so we find out that her secret is that she actually cheated on Mitch with Adam. So they're all getting increasingly more freaked out. They still can't remove her from the chat, but Ken ends up being able to download the software that allows them to kick her out. So they do that, she's gone, all is well. Adam calls 911 to report that somebody is harassing them. The 911 operator says, is everybody safe? Adam says, yeah. The operator says, even Ken? It's not a fucking operator. And then Laura pops up back in the chat. But it's no longer a blank face, it's now an image of Ken from behind. Ken approaches where he thinks the camera is and then seemingly falls into a trance and then kills himself in front of all of his friends. Now Laura forces the remaining friends to play a game of Never Have I Ever, where she just reveals these crazy secrets about all of them and turns them all against each other, basically. So at this point, it's revealed that Blair slept with Adam. Tensions are high, they're all yelling at each other, and then Blair and Adam get something coming out of their printer. Mitch and Jess are like, what is it? And they're like, well, we can't tell you. And Mitch is like, oh, you're keeping another secret? If you don't show me, I'm hanging up. To which Blair reveals this note, and when she does, Adam shoots himself and dies. And when he does that, we see that he actually had the same note saying, if you reveal this, Blair will die. Laura still tries to force them to play Never Have I Ever, and now it's revealed that Jess defaced Laura's grave. And as that happens, the lights in Jess's house cut out. Meanwhile, Blair doesn't have her phone. She tries to use chat roulette to get a stranger to dial 911, which she manages to do. But it doesn't matter because it's too late for Jess. We see an image of her with a burning hot curling iron down her throat, and she dies. Now it's just Blair and Mitch left. At this point, we've learned that the reason that Laura Barnes killed herself was because there was a video of her that circulated of her being drunk and pooping her pants at a party. So Laura's now trying to get them to admit who uploaded the video. Blair and Laura are talking in a chat, and Blair admits that Mitch is the one that posted the video. And the moment she does that, Mitch impales himself on a knife and dies. So now Blair is the only one left. So again, through messages, we see an exchange between her and Laura. And Laura's trying to tell Blair, just admit what you did, and Blair's playing dumb. But Laura's going to reveal her secrets anyway. Laura uploads the video of her drunk at the party that made her kill herself to Blair's Facebook, but this time it's the extended version. And we see that Blair's the one that filmed the video. It ends with Blair's laptop shutting and cutting to black as Laura kills her.